All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters on the UFC's roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
Here he is, and still one of the biggest stars in the sport, DC. Nick Diaz back for the first time in a long time, and the fans are excited to see what he can do. You know he's coming in shape, so we'll see how it goes for him tonight.
Nick Diaz will always be prepared to fight, because when he's away, he's competing in triathlons. He's staying in shape, he's swimming, he's riding his bike. He's doing so many things. He's constantly grappling. He has his own academy out in Stockton. A guy that's never too far away from mixed martial arts. Nick Diaz has competed in some of the biggest fights in mixed martial arts history, and tonight he looks to leave his mark again.
Nick Diaz set to fight Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Nobody is going to out-condition El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Oh, another dynamic strike there from Tony Ferguson, former football player, baseball player, collegiate wrestler, breakdancer too, by the way, DC. This is a man who is truly a plus athlete who can do it all. Fast pace here in the early going. Overhand left counter. All right, so Ferguson going with the lead elbow there and landing it.
Yeah, he's so diverse in his attack. Tony Ferguson can do just about anything. And a lot of times, Tony Ferguson will batter his opponents with elbows. He's so creative that he uses those as punches, and it's showing tonight.
Oh, nice jab by Ferguson.
Nice elbow.
I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us some ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee!
So good. Overhand lands.
Those are big strikes.
So he's He's able to land another punch there. Nice work on the feet tonight by Diaz. Right on the button. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Diaz. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
Punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
And now some distance as they pull apart.
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Heel hook looks tight. Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Good work from the top here by Diaz. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be a...
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
You gotta be kidding me. He gets out of danger again.
Once again, he gets his arm out. Great submission defense.
Diaz is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Beautiful transition. He's setting up the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Final seconds here. Round two straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, Tate, listen. He's eating you up on the inside. You got to start moving. Don't allow him to get to your body. Start protecting yourself.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Ready. Go.
All right, round two. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. How about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts, and that was on full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Uppercut lands. Nice strike there by Ferguson. Man, he does not discriminate with his weapons on the floor.
No, he is an 8-point striker, and he is as 8-point a striker as we have in the octagon.
Diaz's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
Oh, nice body shot.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Oh, nice right hand counter.
Oh, beautiful job here defensively, and then he lands the counter shot. So he's really starting to get the timing of his opponent and working this fight right into his wheelhouse. That one appeared to stun him. Ferguson with a nasty combination.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Diaz's eye is closing up. Oh, beautiful work with the knee.
Oh, nice.
Big elbow there lands.
Big knee lands.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Lead kick is true there by Ferguson. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Left hook counter there yet again. Oh! Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Nice combination there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. That's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Oh, man.
Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him. Ferguson's eye now closing up. Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. Good body work with that hook by Ferguson.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Wow. This is a crazy high pace.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because the swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cutman not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cutman will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciation positive capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, to get the bonus checks ready, that was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Well, as you take a look at the numbers there, bottom of your screen, counter-striking has really been the narrative. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Countering now with a hook shot to the body. That punch landed by Ferguson.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Ferguson's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Let's go. I need you to get the half guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Fighter try to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Ferguson's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Excellent ground and pound here by Diaz. All right, side control now. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Diaz's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Back and forth we go.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Oh! He's got to try to finish here.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, goes to the spinning heel kick now, and it connects.
Another hurt. He's hurt bad.
Just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. 20 seconds left. Back to the jab now. Seconds winding down in round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
I want you to cover up.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous one.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. So he's...
Well, he blocks a shot there.
Just remarkable how Ferguson's chin holds up with all of these big shots. Boom! Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. Nice jab.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Diaz's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh,
Another one.
mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the octagon tonight. Both dealing with cuts, both critical, but both unwilling to take a step back to urinate the table.
Both fighters throwing heat now. El Cucuy's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Oh, Diaz's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. That's it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nick Diaz!
So congratulations to Nick Diaz. You see the celebration is on for Cesar Gracie Fight Team. Just absolutely great to see one of the most popular fighters in UFC history back inside the octagon and getting back to doing what he does best. There was a long layoff in advance of this one, but Nick Diaz has proved that ring rust is not a factor for him. A big night here for Stockton, California's finest.